So one of my biggest growth areas in my own life is I've realized in the last few years that I can't force people to care. And I can't force them to sort of see the way that I'm thinking about, no matter how much I say things, no matter what is going on, and how much I sort of care about something. I can't get other people to care about it. So what I've learned is to take a step back. And I've learned the more that you take a step back, A, you're going to feel a lot better from the situation. And then B, often people will stand up and they will actually do the thing that you thought that they should have been doing in the first place. And the more that you practice this, where you just take a step back and you say, you know what, it's not my problem. This is not something I should care about. And you put up, whether it is boundaries or you just take a step back and say, hey, I'm not going to go there. A lot of things go positively when you do that. And the reason is that even though you can see what the right answer is and you can see where things should go, they see the same thing. They typically will understand what the right answer is, and they have to figure out how to actually get there. And so by taking a step back, you let them figure it out. You give them problems so that they can figure it out themselves. Often people just don't like to be told what to do. That's probably a very human trait. We just don't like to be told. But if you take a step back and you let somebody else figure out what is going on in their own life and they take charge of that thing in their own life, the more that they actually take a step up and they realize what is going on and how they should actually change it. Frankly, I have realized that in my own life, I do a pretty good job of sort of paying attention to these things. I'm not good with social cues, but I'm good with a lot of different things. And one of them is sort of figuring out where to go next. But a lot of other people can't figure that out. And you can't tell them what to do. You can't, no matter how much you finagle or you ask them whatever, you can't encourage them to do it. There's nothing that you can possibly do. But what you can do is get them to figure it out on their own. And the way that you get them to figure it out on their own is by continuously working at it, and continuously taking that step back and making them make their own mistakes. That's ultimately the big solution, is that you have to take a step back, and sometimes you just got to let people figure out what they should be doing rather than you trying to figure it out for them. Ultimately, it's their life anyways. It doesn't matter whether they're 5 years old or 55 years old. People have to figure out their life. And when you give them the choice to figure it out and you say, it's not my problem, then they will actually stand up and figure it out themselves. You know what? That's how people learn, is not by getting them to do something and influencing them so strongly. They learn by you taking a step back and them making a mistake, and they learn from experience. And then as they are learning from this experience, you allow them to work through these issues, or you are there to help them work through these issues. When they need you, they'll come and find you. And I think this is a really important lesson for all of us to take away, is for you to realize you don't have to influence everybody. You don't have to step in. The best thing that you can possibly do is take a step back and let them figure it out. And then when they screw up, inevitably they're going to screw up, then you're there to help them out. And that's all you can do. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.